Hello and welcome to Schnell's Deck Diary entry number 3. So today we've got blue and red spells primarily on the docket and play 40 land. So again with the red overlap, I'm going to keep running this red-green landfall deck. I've made yet another round of modifications to it, and again I'm going to hope to misplay a little bit less as I'm learning, but now we're just going to jump in and see how the deck does today. Pick the right one. Yeah, and again, I've been keeping records of the deck changes as I go, so you can kind of see how I'm building it. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. So right now, we're going to go against Ranger Bobby NL. Bob, Ranger Bob NL. That's more sensitive. Uh, one, two, stuff to do. I'm on the draw. If I get a land, if I get a forest, this is a great opening hand. Yeah. So, Evolving Wilds if I don't draw a forest, but other than that, if I get a forest, we're hitting the ground running. You know what? I'm going to call him Ranger Bow. Ranger Bow got his forest. So we did not get ours. We will pop the wilds for one, that one specifically, and get off to it. Now, depending on what I draw, Brushfire Elemental and start swinging, or Lotus Cobra and try and ramp into more fun. Like Jiraga, the Jiraga Visionary for card draw would be really good. That was a new addition to this deck. And I'm one land down out of 40 for today's objectives. Okay. Do we need... Lotus Cobra's the best bet. Okay. Because the next turn, Brushfire Elemental Evolving Wilds will give us 2 extra mana and 2 landfall triggers. I can Rabid Bite to deal with something. Or he just kills me and I don't get anything. Okay. We're gonna go with another forest, just because this deck is slightly more green than not green. It's probably gonna Rabid Bite my dude. Uh, yeah. Yep. Good, good, good. End turn. We'll keep that shock in case we need it. Oh. I love Toski. He's so cute. We will not let that stick around. Okay. Well, no, I had to play the land, so. We're in a pretty good position. And actually, nah, we're not going to block. We'll just let him dig for answers. Shouldn't have, but we're going to. Nice. Yep. Letting him swing through is probably our downfall here. I got really cocky. Um, just gonna get a card draw. I do have some outs. Four to do, yes. That's that. Over. Yeah. Yeah, I really botched this one. I let draw. But he needs to keep blockers up. Hmm. I'd much rather let him draw one. And take more damage. What's he got? What's his tricks? Okay. Okay, yeah. So, minor misplay. Not super misplay, but just letting my opponent advance board state a little bit too much. But otherwise, that ran basically what we wanted it to do. The deck still struggles with just outright giant creatures. But, oh, did I? Nice. Okay, so only four, and 5 lands. But we got a win, and we'll run it back and see how it goes. Earthworm. That's actually a pretty sweet name. Slightly more creative. Can't keep that. Unfortunately, can keep that. Storm Strike lets us scry. Yeah, this is not ideal. Enters with a counter on it when it dies. So we're just gonna. Okay. that that's how we get out of having to play with a very very bad opening hand. Thank you, Earthworm. But we didn't even get that spell to resolve. So we are no closer to those dailies. And that's what we want. We want the dailies. We're trying to build the collection. We're trying to play against as many different decks as possible and just see what is out there. Oh, it's Jackal. Jackal, Jackal. Uh, yeah. One, two, and stuff to do. Now it's a lightning bolt. No, it's better than, it's different than a lightning bolt. Yeah. Turning that thing into a 4/4 trample landfall. Later. Doing that later. Oh, nice. Okay. And we don't really need to mutate yet. Okay, so he's got big old ooze and a mitt full of cards. So as long as he doesn't make it any bigger, I can fight it. Uh, okay. We are not thrilled by that, but we can also wilt at least part of it away. And if he swings, go. Um, yeah, we're gonna do this the roundabout way to deal him more damage. We don't need that one yet. Go ahead. Rapid bite him. Does he have a God's Willing? Snakeskin Veil. But we got rid of it. Again, this deck's downfall is just outright giant creatures. Man, he loves +1/+1 counters. Doesn't love swinging, though. Swing, we lose stuff, and he's still got card advantage. Stupid protected ooze. What's this gonna do? Ooh. We'll take it. It's our first damage. Really? I'm going to take a big friggin' crack back here and hope I draw something helpful. Otherwise, this game is not going to end well. Foxbird. Doesn't have trample. As long as he can't pump it. Yeah, he pumps himself. Damn it. Nice. That is aggressive overkill, and I appreciate that. That is what I get for not just having outright answers to big creatures, and you had 2 protective spells. So well played, Jackal. But how did I do on my dailies? Barely. Barely at all. Over a quarter of the way there for lands, but yeah, I like this deck. It just needs something. It just needs something for big creatures or some sort of board wipe. But right now in red-green, there's never really anything other than fighting. Hide? He hide 427? Oh, this is good. This is really good. We curve out pretty well. Curve out very well. Okay. Thank you, sir. I hate these races. Mill v aggro. Yeah. Okay. So mill more. Library's down to 41 cards already. 40 on my turn. Oh, and he did not swing. Probably because he wants to block. So let's let him not. Okay. No spell resolution. Swing for Das Fences. Said nice, which could have been sarcastic. Could have been a very sarcastic click. So we're going to grab a mountain so we can drop Terror of the Creek, Terror of the Peaks next turn. And now we're going to swing for 12. Now we're going to swing for not 12. Okay. Yes. So, again, enchantment removal, which I always talk about on the Homebrew Magic podcast. Every single deck I preach have a little bit of enchantment removal. It would have been very handy to have there, but the deck does have several outs for that. We are at 11 and 15, and we're actually getting more wins with this deck. So we are dialing it in correctly, I feel. And we might even start playing better overall. That is a fantastic name, Attack Frog. That is not a fantastic opening hand, though. That is sadly better. Like those and that, so Claim the Firstborn is probably gonna go away. Yeah, that's a rough opening hand, but it's got enough momentum, I think, to carry me forward. Okay, so now we've got another generic answer. Brush Fire. Tap him for one. Blue white. Ugh. For or you draw a card. Okay. So let's not let that resolve. But we'll wait. Wait and see if he does anything else. Okay. Did not like those. For one, and pass. So, we get a land on the next turn. We've got a lot more options. I hope, okay, that he's just relying on trying to card draw into Krakens. So, right now, we'll just build board state. Keep swinging out. Okay. Just put me back a turn. How have I never seen this ominous seas before? Let us borrow this. He needs to discard a card to get hexproof. So, let's cost him a card. Yeah, he's digging. I think we outpaced this one pretty well. This was a pretty solid go-around, because right now I don't see anything he can do. He's pretty low on mana. He's only got one card in hand, and he just tapped out. Okay. So, if we pop that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on board. Damn it, we gotta spin the wheel. Okay, Duraga Visionary, try to draw a land. I think that was it. Math is certainly for blockers. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, can't block there. Yeah, good game, dude. I forgot that the Sphinx had lifelink, but thankfully I was wider than he could have outlived. More wins, more levels. Halfway to our lands, and 14 out of 20 for our red spells. Yeah, this deck is definitely shaping up nicer and nicer with each minor tweak, and I'm probably gonna do sort of a time lapse video, I think, once I reach where I'm happy with this deck and kind of show the iterations and again mark off what changed, what stayed, what was dropped. I go first, so I'm not on the draw. So turn 1 Evolving Wilds into a forest, turn 2 Mountain into Brushfire Elemental. 1, 2, and stuff to do. Grab a green. That green. Oh, I didn't acknowledge my opponent. Julio who? So it's 2 more lands and 1 more red spell. Ah, he undid everything. I cannot undo the everything. He might have figured out what I'm playing by now. It's Landfall. So I've got that Demon Bolt I can prep for any big stuff he's got coming. Not super worried about him dumping all his mana into the Brushwog, because as neat as that little guy is, it is way too much of an investment. Okay. So let's... Well, he can't react to land drops. He can react to triggers. So let's get rid of the Brushwog before that gets out of hand. Burn everything on the Brushwog. Because he really wanted to keep that thing around, which makes me think that he doesn't have much else to work with. And terror. Nice. So 4 more red spells should put us at 18. 5 more lands. Do we cycle? Yeah, we'll cycle this. Do we care about Wishing Well? You can pop it to draw cards. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that'll help us next turn. 2 cards in hand, 5 mana to spend, and only a flyer on the board. We can hit him for 1 with the Scoop Mob next turn. Oh, fine. Okay, that was a good win. And another... Ooh, Skyclave Shade. Can't block. Enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters if it was kicked, and it's a landfall card. If it's in your graveyard, you may cast it this turn. Okay. So if I want to splash, but I'm not going to yet. Still need 14 more lands and 1 more red spell each. I don't think I can do that all in this turn. I can probably get... We'll say I get 5 more lands going into this one. 5 more lands. 1, 2... Stuff to do. Stuff to do. Okay. Okay. We'll count that as half a misplay. I should have mountained first. That way I can shock anything I need to. But I still can. Yeah. Don't want that to stick around. A, it's ramp, and B, it's good. I know it's good, because if you ever listen to the Homebrew Magic podcast, Tej plays it all the friggin' time. Artifact Bird. Okay, so now we're setting up for some fun. I can mutate Gem Razor on top of that thing. Swing through for 4. Cast your first spell during each opponent's turn. Mutate that over. We'll get rid of that first. Because I can always shock the fish. And I will shock that right away. Ooh, okay. Hexproof indestructible. Not gonna swing through into an indestructible thing. But we did burn him a card. Okay, this will be interesting. So let's take this. Wilt that. So I get 2 creatures back. He is still kicking my ass damage-wise. Okay, so I go there. Mutate again on over Migratory Greathorn. Get rid of that. And don't really need. So, yeah, we'll go to combat and see how things shake out. We can hit him for 18. If I infuriate, that only gives me plus. Oh, yeah, that's enough to live. Okay. We like that a lot better. See, Control does not like enchantment destruction because they love enchantments. Okay, yep. So, let me just double check my battlefield. Nope, wouldn't let me. Nice. So 8 more red spells, 9 more lands. So 2 more games, I should be able to do that, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, definitely by day 3 now we are making a lot more progress towards our winning goals than just our daily achievement goals. There's a lot of Bobs. Oh, and this is shit opening hand. 1, 2, and nothing to do. We can make this work. Yeah, we'll drop the Infuriate. Okay. That gives us card draw to offset. And mana fixing with the Lotus Cobra if it sticks around, but Evolving Wilds should handle that for us, depending on what we draw. We are up against, is it? Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest of them out of your library, as long as it, okay. Drop that, Lotus Cobra. Next turn we should be able to Jiraga Visionary. Otherwise I might want to drop Skyclave Geopede, just to have a beater out there. Because I don't know if Lotus Cobra is going to stick around. He's got red available, so he might just shock it. I think he's deciding what to do. Whenever a creature planeswalker opponent controls does excess damage. Okay, we need to get rid of that. So we can foretell it. And we will saving that. Ah, nope. Okay, get our red. Oh, I can't do it the same turn, can I? Boo. On a later turn. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll read all of Foretell before we try to use it. I suppose that'd be a pretty shitty, fortune teller if it's just literally what's, happening now. So he's gonna crack me for 3. So next turn, oh, I can GOP'd or I can bolt him, but I can't do both unless I draw a red source. Or another red source. Yeah, this was a rough opening hand. So, what's our best bet here? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll Visionary, so we've got a blocker and a card draw trigger. That's better. That is much, much better. Nah, he's looking at it. He's got an answer. So that is 4 land, and I already forgot how many I'm shooting for. Probably 9. And a whopping no red spells, technically, because I don't believe foretelling a red spell counts as casting it for the purposes of dailies. Wow, he loves to glimpse the cosmos. Yep. Discard down to hand size. Okay, he's foretelling. So as long as he doesn't completely F me over with a single point of damage. Next turn we've got a pretty epic crackback. And answer with a Rabid Bite. So we can get that thing, Migratory Greathorn on top, turns it into a 3/4 +2/2, so a 5/6. Don't do it. He's gonna do it. Even bolt. There, you happy now? Now no one gets creatures. This game is nothing. It's doing anything. Oh, that's a thing. That's a hell of a thing. Okay, ask and it shall be given to you. do you have? He's got some response. Also, I lied. I might hit my friggin' nine lands needed. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8 with Evolving Wilds. Come on, Bob, AR4. Got a red. Get mountains out of the deck. Okay. Turn card sideways. Nice. Oh, that thing still triggers from death? Or in your graveyard if you control a giant. That's cool. That's why he didn't want to lose it. Does that math work out, though? Because then I'm on a 7-turn clock, and he has other giants to play? Okay. We will do this. We will go over. We'll check the math when I'm done. See if it works out. Yep, that's game. GG. Nice. Yeah, Is It Giants are cool. Yes, I had fun arena. I'm not insecure about losing. I should be insecure about losing, but nah, that did basically what I wanted it to do, except for win. But beyond that, no, that was good. That was fun. Uh, 2 more lands, so this will probably be our last game if I can get 3 red spells off, and then we will probably crack some packs, retool, and prep for tomorrow's day 4 entry in the morning once I figure out what the objectives are. We'll see if I stick with the same deck or if I go on to something new. Opponent goes first. I'm on the draw. I've got 3 and stuff from me. Elemental Kitty Cat. Yeah, we gotta crack that, get a green source out. Bow. Enter. Each other creature you control with flying. Okay, blue-white flyers. Not a bad archetype overall. I usually end up trying to do that if it's viable in draft, depending on the format and set, but... Okay, that we need to kill. Because if I have learned anything playing Magic, it's your opponent's discounts are absolutely threats. So we don't like to do it, but we have to do it because... Wait. Ah, gotcha. Not a discount. Worse. Makes my shit harder to cast. I misread that. Basically, it gives them Ward 2, but not quite Ward 2. Maybe that'll get errated. And it doesn't counter it outright, so spells that can't be countered. So yeah, it's not the same mechanically, but... Plan trigger. It's gonna cost me too much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of you and your ways. Eh. No tricks. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the win or the friggin' I think I've got the lands now. Ugh. That is a goddamn gut punch. Ah, we did it. We got my opponent answers. Who has answers? Oh, I get it. I always need to read the player name at the beginning. That way I would have known they had answers, and I wouldn't have done that. But we got one down. Let's just cast some red spells, and there it is. And go over our deck build. See if there's anything we pull in between episodes that we want to throw in there. Still haven't done any online research on this. I'm still gonna just go based on what I pull or what I like look at crafting wise. Which I'm not even looking that deep. It's just okay. I have one. I'll craft two or three more. I'm not going to try to optimize a build without playing the cards first because that's more fun. Seeing how they actually function gives you a better understanding of mechanics and interactions. Okay, Hatebringer 79. Don't bring the hate. It's magic. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. We're keeping this because we've got more than 1/2 and stuff to do. We've got Brushfire Elemental and fun stuff. Ah. Suppressing fire! Suppressing Brushfire. Okay. So other than that last matchup, so just kind of recapping. Oh, boo! Demon Bolt was a good addition, so I can start cracking at the stuff a little bit bigger than my normal fights. I don't know if I'm up to a place set of Brushfires. I might be. Do we want more red? We want more bugs. Black, white, green? Okay. Hatebringer is living up to his name. Do I have anything else I need to do? I mean, not really. Hotel this away. LB1. think that'll be my last red spell I need. Will you stop bringing your hate, Mr. Hatebringer? So we'll drop this. That's a red spell. We'll drop this. That's a red spell. Lands are colorless. Landfall triggers are fun. And end turn and see what happens. Oh, he's going specific colors. Word 3. Dina is so good. Oh, that I probably should have rabbit bit first. No, I couldn't have rabbit bit first. That's why I'm dumb. Yeah, this deck's real good. But I think I hit my dailies. So yeah, we'll just skip that. Okay. Yep, we're not winning this game. I like this build. I might steal this based on my own card pool. Let me get back. Ah, this said more witch. No blocks. You know what? We don't like to quit, but we might quit. No attacks. Okay. So we're gonna take 3 plus. Can he gain 4 life? Oh god. Yeah, this is a solid build. Hatebringer really lived up to his name. There we go. Good game, sir. You're not gonna ask me if I had fun, Wizards? Because I did have fun. And I apparently leveled up. I have no idea how the levels even work in this. I have 75 XP. Whee! Let's see what we got in our pack. Wow, almost everything is new to me. That is how far behind I am on this. Hey, God's willing. I knew that existed in here. One or more cards. Leave your graveyard. Deals 1 to each opponent. I could go that route. Dragon's Approach number 2. Or Zabai. Thrill of Possibility. That'll help a lot, actually. Whenever you cast, put a counter on it and then double. Ooh. That is way too expensive for that last ability for how much friggin' spot removal there is in this format. But for a 2/2 for 2 that just grows while you're doing your thing, that's not bad. And another wild card. So how are we looking on 7, 11, 3, and 9? So we still got stuff to work with if I want to build something completely new for next week. Or next episode, I should say, which is tomorrow. probably won't be uploaded tomorrow because my internet out in the country. Yeah, that'll be it for now. And if you're having fun watching, great. Let me know. Like, subscribe, whatever. I don't usually encourage that sort of thing, but hey, we'll see if I keep getting better and if I keep getting worth, watching. Otherwise, in the meantime, listen to the Homebrew Magic podcast and check out madeuplabs.com for other things that I'm working on, up to and including several board game designs, one of which is about to be published probably by the end of this week. I just have one last round of playtesting, which is a group that has never seen or heard of or played the game being given a final production copy, reading the rulebook without my even being there, seeing if it makes sense, seeing if they can play the game, and then letting me know if they enjoy it. So again, check out madeuplabs.com for the updates. Tune in next time, and happy magic.